Is it really though recording?
It is.
Okay. I don't believe you.
It is.
Look at it. What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
Back at it again at the Barnes & Noble because of Criterion season, and we have to make it our mission to have at least 3 hauls, so we're gonna have another one after this. Our first haul is already out. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. And obviously, got Perry here with me, as I always do. Rocking that Possession shirt.
Yes.
Don't want to brag, but I bought him that for Christmas, and I'm very proud of it. And yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna dive into this. Time to raid.
We're not gonna talk about your shirt. Oh dang!
I can't talk about my own shirt. That's just like.
Look at this under the skin t-shirt.
I'm gonna go straight to one film that I want to see, and I mean that I want to buy. It's like a guaranteed must buy for me, and I hope I can find it. I don't see it here. It's a bummer. Online instead of here. The online thing failed me.
This guy.
This is amazing. Close up. Written and directed by Abbas Kiarostami. This is a film that Perry and Eric and all of my friends have seen before me and they really loved, but I only recently saw it. I have a video on it on my channel. This is a beautiful film, just about the beauty of filmmaking and art in general, based on a true story. This is like a half biopic, half fictional retelling of a biopic. That's probably the wrong way to say that, but it's basically full documentary, to be honest with you, where the actual person that was involved in the crime stars in the movie and plays himself. It's really interesting and weird like that.
Oh yes.
But this is a beautiful film.
It's so simple, subtle, but yet really powerful.
Yes.
In the way you would not think
this is
powerful
a film.
is, I guess, if that makes sense.
No, I absolutely agree.
It's really weird.
I agree.
It was really beautiful.
It's a film. It made
satisfying.
me tear up. There's parts that really got to me emotionally. Really happy with this. This is a great find. Thanks Perry. Thanks for finding this.
Yeah, it is a beautiful
You got
one.
something, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
The flavor of green tea over rice. Anyone that follows this channel knows that Ozu is one of my favorite filmmakers. I just watched this about a month ago, and no surprise to anyone, it's a great film. Yet another great film, because everything he makes is great. Like I said, Good Morning is my personal favorite. I would say this is probably my 3rd favorite as of right now, because I haven't seen all of his movies. Right now it'd be Good Morning, and then Tokyo Story, and then The Flavor of Green Tea Over Rice. Oh, cool. No, this would be 4th, because Late Spring would probably be my 3rd favorite. It's just so hard to rank his films because they're so great.
I found my other pick.
Cute.
It was up here. This was my must buy. Ratcatcher. Film written and directed by Lynn Ramsey. Probably my favorite contemporary female filmmaker. She made We Need to Talk About Kevin and You Were Never Really Here, which was, I believe that was my favorite film of 2018 or whatever year that came out in. But yeah, I think she's a fantastic filmmaker.
The one where it started with the mother and her child.
Yes.
And we were like, are we gonna need
subtitles for that? Because it has a thick, Scottish accent, I believe.
I believe it was.
Extra copy? Do they have another copy from
Yes.
Law?
You want one?
Yes, please.
Hey, Barry's gonna snag himself.
That is. Look at that. We're all matching.
Yes, this is a fantastic film. This is one of her. I think this is one of her first films, if not her first feature film. Really overlooked. A lot of people haven't seen this film, but to be fair, it's hard to watch or get your hands on because even online is not any way to stream it unless it's on the Criterion channel now, which I'm not sure. But either way, I'm really glad to have this. This was originally on DVD forever ago. This is one of their earlier films that they released on DVD, but they just remastered it and re-released it on Blu-ray. So I'm really happy to get this.
Cool.
That's a really hard film to find.
This is a really hard one. George Washington from David Gordon Green. What a weird filmography, because this is also the writer and director behind Pineapple Express, and he also directed Halloween 2018 of all movies. So it's how do you go from making George Washington to some really
I tell you, it looks
questionable film. I do love Pineapple Express. I'm not gonna dog on that movie. I really like that movie. But this movie I'm picking out for Mike because he recommended it to me.
Hey, Mike.
This is a really underrated movie in the Criterion collection. Definitely check it out. Like I said, he has such a weird filmography. He also made directed Joe with Nicolas Cage, which is a great movie.
That's not fair. I mentioned it.
I love Joe. As another overlooked movie people don't talk about.
I mention it.
Oh, Jen loves Joe. She loves that film, and so do I.
Yes.
Oh, first, I just want to shout out Mike.
Yay!
For Secrets and Lies, because Secrets and Lies is a film that he always talks about.
Yeah, he does.
He loves this movie. You remember that?
Yep. I remember the
he was in one of
shot
our
too. He said it was impactful too, and I'm like, I remember.
he was in one of our halls back in July. He drove all the way down to Boston just to hang out with us, and that was really cool. And
He's a
during
very
one of the
awesome
halls,
person, guys.
he is awesome, and
Yeah,
he picked this up.
He's a sweetheart.
He keeps really wanting me to put this in a poll, but I don't think it's gonna win because I don't feel like people really know about this movie.
But we didn't even get to watch it, did we?
No,
Darn.
no.
We are.
It's directed by
Shame
Michael
on
Bay.
us
It's the same
from-
person who wrote and directed Naked, which is a film that I liked, but I think I need to give it
But
another
it's
shot.
not, Naked Lunch like.
Oh, I do like Naked Lunch better. Yeah.
That's the better Naked.
A Fox and His Friends, Fassbender. This is the only Fassbender film I've seen. I mean, you want to talk about some of the best LGBTQ plus cinema?
Right there.
This is definitely up there. This is a fantastic film. I feel like it's a film that anybody could enjoy. You know, it's not
That's
just for
awesome.
a certain audience. I feel like anyone could watch this and love this film. The ending is very Shakespearean, and the ending just had my jaw on the floor. I absolutely loved it. The direction it went in, it was so bleak, and that's what I am drawn to. I'm really drawn to bleak films that just tell it how it is.
I do like that
like
as
this
well.
one, Perry?
It kind
Oh
of
my
reminds me of like a Moonlight.
goodness! The Last Temptation of Christ.
Yeah, that one is.
I've been wanting this for so long, and for a while I couldn't find it, but this is top 5 Scorsese films for me.
Yes.
A lot of people would agree.
It's
and a lot of people would
fantastic.
be like, we don't talk about these things.
I prefer Silence over that, but that's still arguably top 5. That's a fantastic film. I already own it on Criterion, by the way. A little quick flex.
Willem Dafoe, I mean, top 3, in my top 3, one of my favorite actors of all time, and he's phenomenal in this film. And I just love the way it grounds Jesus Christ and the way it poses so many complex moral issues to Jesus, and he has to face it just like we do in our everyday
being. Yep.
Exactly,
and
as
I
a human being.
that is why a lot of people dislike it.
They should have a fantastic
That
film.
one is
Beautiful
so
Criterion
stunning.
cover.
Yes, it is. As the film is as well. This cover does it well.
I bought this already, but I just love looking at it, and I thought there was a chance Perry might have not got it, but of course he's the Super Saiyan savant.
I
It's like, I
found
got
this
it.
out of the
What?
spider wrap. Normally the spider wrap damages the box set.
Did y'all hear the spider?
Bruce, this is childhood for me. I didn't grow up on a lot of Disney animated film. Like I've never seen the Disney Aladdin. I didn't see The
that
Lion
one,
King until
I'm not a
high
fan
school.
of.
But I've seen every film in the Bruce Lee box set at least like 10 times. Like I said, this is childhood for me right here, and I have to get it.
What you got?
I'm gonna buy that later on.
Okay.
That's not like must buy, but I definitely want to get.
What
that.
is this? Oh, that's the share
This
one?
is the one that we were just talking about.
Oh, I like that.
It's one of his best for sure. I
It
already own this
truly
on.
is.
I own this on Blu-ray already, like normal Blu-ray.
Oh, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah, but I'll see. I'll put
That's
it in
what
a
I
baby
was
pile.
trying to tell you before.
Oh, damn it! Why don't they
Where'd
have
you
this on
find?
Blu-ray? The Naked Island. It's on DVD, so unfortunately I can't buy it. But I probably would have blind bought this because this is Kenita Shindo, the same filmmaker as Kuroneko and Onibaba. I really wanted to get this, but it's on DVD, so unfortunately I cannot get it. Perry's got something over there.
It's just gross.
Children of Paradise.
That one.
This is my personal favorite amongst what Carlos has recommended to me. I would say this is the best thing he's ever recommended to me. This is one of the greatest films ever made. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes, but it really flies by. I mean, just top 3 French films of all time. And
1950s.
Yes, I was
1950s. He actually has a scene analysis on this film if you'd like to check that out. Feel free to. But like I said, one of the best films ever made. I'm definitely getting this.
I don't know if I should get this yet though, but
And that is?
this is the Three Colors trilogy. It comes with 3 colors: blue, white, and red. We watched 3 colors blue together. You know, with Julia Binoche. Remember everything was like blue. Remember that movie, Jen?
I totally do. Yeah, it was really
Stonewalling
beautiful. She was actually younger in that one, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was
she was
younger
really
in that
young.
one.
That's what I was like, oh yeah.
I've
No,
only-
of course I remember.
I've only seen 3 colors blue. I haven't seen the other 2, but I hear they're great.
Yeah. I did like it. It didn't hit me as hard as most that say it's great.
Yeah.
But
I can see that.
It's
Emotionally, it didn't do that much for me.
yeah, but I think I think that might have been what it was trying to go for.
Shout out to Little Souffle. This is a
Little
very
Souffle.
good Roman Polanski film. Obviously, he's made masterpieces that I prefer over this one, but this one I think is. I don't hear as many people talk about it as much, but I think people should definitely check out Cul-de-sac because it is a very good film and it has Donald Pleasance and he gives a fantastic performance, a fantastic crazy man performance. But definitely check out Cul-de-sac. I'm getting this.
And let's see what's in Carlos's eyesight.
Oh, I found it. I'm so happy.
And what is this that you found?
This is called The Innocence. This is a film that I unfortunately did not get to watch with you, Jen, because we ran out of time during the week. But this was my Discord blind rec.
That's cool.
It's a horror film that came out in 1961, I believe. Let me see.
1960.
Make sure I don't get screwed over on that. I think it's
Pretty
1961. Yep, 1961. And I think it's a really great film. The way it's shot, the way it's captured is really ahead of its time.
To be honest, that shot is beautiful too.
Yeah,
I'm
and
trying to capture it.
that's the opening
Quick.
shot of the film too. Like as the credits are rolling at the beginning, that's like you see her like doing this. I think the horror is really well captured because it's pretty dialed back and subtle with
It's
it.
a horror. Oh.
Yeah, this is like a drama mystery horror
I
film.
would not be able to tell. It does seem drama, but I would not be able to tell.
But it is a pretty subtle horror film. But
I do like those though.
But I would classify this as a horror film.
Oh.
And what I really like about this film too is that it's very psychological to the point where it expresses ambiguity better than any like mystery horror film that I've seen in a long time. To where like you really don't know if she's just having a mental breakdown or if there's really like paranormal
I was
stuff going
curious because I do see those extra fingers. But no, I think those are hers.
It does look like she has like 10 like.
I was like, someone's reaching around her shoulder.
She's got like 20 fingers on there. But yeah, this is an excellent film.
Don't mind me, people.
This is
Don't
a
mind
must-have.
me.
I think I'm actually gonna get this.
Oh, I mean, you've sold it to me, so.
Oh, by the way, Perry, found your favorite movie.
I saw that. I didn't even want to mention it because I really just don't like that film.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I have a patron named.
I AO'd to something I don't even know.
I have a patron named Rye Bread in the chat. He really loves this film. I can't say anything because I've never seen it. But he really loves this film, so I just thought I would shout it out for him because he really likes it. So, I'm gonna speak on his behalf, and
And he thinks it's gold.
Since he's a supporter, I would say check it out based on his recommendation. That's all I'll say.
It almost gives me the vibes of that Pink Flamingo.
It's gonna give you a headache. That's what it gave me.
It's like,
And I found something. Shallow Grave by Danny Boyle. This is also a really hard one to find because this is the first time I've seen it. In the collection since we've started hunting. This is a very good movie. It's pretty flawed though. This has basically been described as the prototype to Trainspotting because I believe this was his first film, and you can see like Danny Boyle going in that Trainspotting direction. This is a really good film about greed and friendship. Like I said, stepping stones to Trainspotting, but I'm definitely getting that because I love Danny Boyle as a director. Trainspotting's actually one of my favorite films of all time, probably my 10th favorite film of all time.
This is a film called The Human Condition. I have a patron and subscriber, I believe his name is Chris B. He keeps telling, like, he always pushes this film every time I make a haul video with Perry. And he said this is a fantastic film that I really need to check out. I've never seen it.
That's the name of it?
The Human Condition, yeah.
That's nice. I know some people, but that's
it costs a little bit more than your average Blu-ray. I'm not sure why. I guess it comes with like extra discs or bonus.
It's a 10-hour film.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's like 10 hours long.
What the hell?
Perry's like, I know this very important detail.
Dang, a 10-hour movie. Well, that makes sense. But I'm gonna put this as a maybe. I'm gonna put this as maybe as a blind buy because.
Oh, that entices you. Most people would be like, 10 hours.
So far, he hasn't let me down, and me and him have a lot of the same taste. So I feel like, I don't know when I have the time to watch a 10-hour movie, but we'll find out. But
the director?
What?
The director?
No, the guy that the subscriber and patron that keeps pushing this for me.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I found something.
Oh.
The Thin Blue Line.
The sequel to the Thin Red Line.
No, this is a documentary about a man who was falsely convicted. That's all I'll say. Probably one of my favorite documentaries ever made. Like, if you're really into like A&E and true crime stuff, you definitely need to see The Thin Blue Line. It's a must watch. The way it plays around with character perspective, it's like an onion. It, like, you think you know the full story,
It
and
has layers.
It has layers.
What is?
But yeah, this is one of my favorite documentaries.
Cool.
And you would think it's like falsified and that it really didn't happen, but it did happen, and
we all let it
factual.
happen.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I found a
What
movie
you got?
about me.
Oh, you found a film in a film place? Oh.
Something called Carlos.
Oh no! Let me see.
And
Let's
it looks
see
like
it.
me
Let
too.
me see it. Oh, that looks, guys. That looks like that looks like him.
I'm not wearing the glasses, but if I was rocking the shades,
And I guess everything else is in that jet behind you is also part of your life too, I guess.
The Manchurian Candidate,
Mm-hmm.
Frankenheimer. I want to get more into his films because I saw this recently and it really impressed me. I really want to see Seconds, which I also know is on Criterion. Frank Sinatra's actually in this film and he gives a great performance.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
This is really old then.
Yeah, it is very old. It's from 1963, 62.
Oh, not too old, but pretty old.
Yeah, I could be off on that one, but it's from the early 60s.
Oh.
Very good political drama. And I also found Make Way for Tomorrow from Leo McCarey, one of the most lugubrious films I've ever seen in my life.
What? I know. I almost. I was.
I learned.
I don't even.
I learn new words
Carlos,
every day
this
from
is
Barry.
what I don't even have words now. I still don't know what you said though.
The
I can't even continue this.
lugubrious is just another word for sad, but I
Okay.
don't like using the
Oh.
word sad because I'm
No,
not a
I
third
fully
grader.
agree.
But yeah, this.
Y'all third graders out there.
Like I said, one of the most lugubrious films I've ever seen in my life. Just such an incredibly emotional experience that just tore me to shreds. If you haven't seen Make Way for Tomorrow, just drop everything and watch it because it is a fantastic film.
That does sound really interesting.
I want to
Existential.
shout out the Cremator. Any chance
Oh,
I can
I
shout out the
do.
Cremator, I'm gonna shout it out because it's an
of course,
overlooked
like I have
film.
to. It truly is. It feels as if it's not from its time. I know people say that, but this technique, it's surprising to know that it comes from back then.
Like the way this film is like, in terms of its presentation, it's quite
Yeah.
incredible, especially for the time. This is just like an off-putting like character study and also more of like a social commentary as well.
Yeah.
It's really good. I already owned it on
Plenty of
Criterion.
times.
What?
Yeah.
I already owned it on Criterion. I just want to shout it out at any point that I can.
I'll shut up now.
I found something. Umberto D. from director Vittorio De Sica, which I'm sure many of you know, who is also the director of Bicycle Thieves. I'm a sucker for Italian neorealism. I think I prefer Bicycle Thieves, but this is also a great film. I love it to death. It captures the everyday moral dilemmas we face and all the problems with poverty and things of that nature that we face on
Yeah, you know,
in
you gotta
society
stop and
that we
smell
face on a daily basis.
the daisies or something.
Yeah, but this is a great film. I'm definitely getting this.
It reminds me of the one dog is looking that way and the other dog's
Look
looking.
the other way.
That's a nice painting.
Uh-oh, guys.
Just
Will I
slowly
get it?
back up.
Will I not get it? Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball.
The never-ending meme of you taking it back.
It's like,
Blue Velvet
shut up.
Saga. What, you found something?
It's not even a bad film.
Fassbender has a Criterion box set. Because if he does, then I might not get Fox and his friends if he has a box set.
Michael Fassbender has a box set.
No.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. Perry, didn't you say you wanted this? I remember in your wish list you said you wanted this.
I already own it.
And this is?
I could have sworn the wish list.
Wait, no, I
Perry's like,
own it. You're right.
See?
wow.
How do I know the voice
Just
that Perry
wow.
doesn't own? but
I
he
can't
doesn't?
even remember. I made a list, and what's funny is I still forget what I bought.
Perry watches so many films.
We actually all saw this at our local art theater.
Yeah, we have a review on it.
It's a great film. I mean, it's obviously doesn't even hold a candle to
Gilliam's other works, like Brazil or something.
Brazil or Fear and Loathing in Las
dude.
Vegas.
Oh,
but it's
God.
still a great film. And Jeff Bridges and Robin Williams, I feel like if it was anyone else in those roles, the film wouldn't have been nearly as powerful. I think their performances really made the movie, as well as, of course, Gilliam's great direction.
This is the film, by the way, that Jen picked out as a blind wreck.
Oh god.
I did not know
Spotlight.
that this was. I did not know that this was directed by the same person that directed A Page of Madness back in 1926, I think. And now I'm
Which is
really,
really
really
neat.
interested to watch it. So
Yeah.
it's really cool that you picked this out, Jen, last
Yay.
time, because
Me too.
it's really cool. By the way, if you want to pick something else out, by all means.
See, I was worried
You
there.
don't have to just go into a blind. If you like the cover and you want to just blind buy it, go ahead. I don't care.
I'm not sure.
Carnival of Souls, is you want that?
I'm going to get it next fall.
Oh, okay, get it next fall. I've never seen this movie, but it looks
Oh
interesting.
yeah.
I've had a lot of people recommend it
I
to
thought
me.
Perry already had that one.
I thought so too, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Top 3 must-buys right here. Wages of Fear, yet another
Oh,
film
that
Carlos
one.
recommended to me.
Yes.
It is an incredible anxiety-inducing experience. I think this director has another film on Criterion called Diabolique. I haven't seen that one yet, but I want to check it out because I hear great things. But this is fantastic. A lot of people complain about the ending. I actually like the ending of this film, and I think it makes sense. I get that it feels like it comes out of nowhere, but I think it makes sense in the context of the film.
Stanley Kubrick movie from the 1950s that I just reviewed. And I blind bought this a while back, and I'm really happy I did because this movie's amazing. This is, to me, when Kubrick became Kubrick. This is arguably the best heist movie ever made. It's very, very good. So please watch it, and please watch my review too. Okay, The Red Shoes is here, but a lot of people kept telling me that it's gonna have a 4K release, so I should just wait. So I might just do that. Plus, I haven't seen it yet, so.
Why is this in the Criterion section?
What is this?
Pokemon.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why is this in the Criterion section? This is straight Kino, dude.
Oh, dude, where is it? Guillermo del Toro's about to remake this movie. Well, I guess he already did,
Yeah.
but it's about to come out. I want to
Nightmare
check
Alley.
this out. Definitely getting Wages of Fear.
Yep.
Odd Man Out. I didn't talk about this one, but Odd Man Out is from the same director as The Third Man, Carol Reed. Fantastic film. Everyone talks about The Third Man. Yes, it is phenomenal. This is also great, lest we not forget. The Fisher King. I mean, this has a lot of memories attached to it, and I love this film. Umberto D, Vittorio De Sica. I've already gone into this. I'm also getting Make Way for Tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Manchurian Candidate. The Thin Blue Line.
Oh,
Shallow
okay.
Grave.
You have a collection there.
Ratcatcher. The Flavor of Green Tea Over Rice. George Washington. Fox and His Friends. The Last Temptation of Christ.
Gosh.
Children of Paradise.
Oh my
Cul-de-sac. And the Bruce Lee box set.
God.
Yep.
That cherry on
That's
top.
my haul.
Are you sure? Oh.
Yep. And you know what's funny is you would think I'd be running out of films to buy.
Yeah.
And I would start blind buying, but I still have like 50 films in the Criterion collection that I've seen and I can buy.
It's my turn. All right, so close up.
It's true. It's just
This
true.
This is a must buy. Can't leave here without this. Ratcatcher also must buy. Moonrise Kingdom, that's a maybe. Again, I already own the Blu-ray, so I don't know if I'll pay up for that. The Innocence, it's a must buy. Damn, that's 3 already. The Colors Trilogy, I don't think I'm gonna buy this yet. I'll probably wait until I watch at least one more. I'll probably watch 3 Colors White next, and if I like that, then I'll go ahead and get it. So I'll say this is a no for now. The Human Condition, I'll say that's a maybe.
You guys find everything okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the help, man.
Thank you.
And then we have Blue Velvet.
Oh, the
Everybody
classic.
who watches the halls knows that I keep grabbing Blue Velvet and putting it back, even though it's a great, great film. But I always tend to not get it because there's other films that I just kind of want more than
Oh,
it.
these are some of my favorite films.
Yeah.
I was telling them I've only seen, but I've only seen 3 Colors Blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red is my favorite.
Yeah, I hear it's a fantastic film. But
Yeah,
The camera
Wait,
move.
there's a lot of documentary footage,
In
interviews with Kieślowski. On he has these little 10-minute filmmaking kind of classes, with the little techniques that he uses and stuff.
Damn.
I was like, now I'm
Now you're
rethinking
about to
it.
sway me, man.
Because he had it in his maybe pile.
Well, just because of that, just because of that, I'll put it in my maybe pile.
Yeah.
This is actually in the no pile, so I'll put this in
Oh. I mean, I'm pretty convinced
Blue
too with
Velvet.
that.
This is gonna be a maybe because I already have 3 must buys.
Well, I mean,
And I don't got the scratch
treat
really this
yourself.
season
Oh.
around to be spinning willy-nilly.
Well, I have a mind. You can put one on mine.
I know, but you work so hard. I don't want to use up your money on
No,
Criterion.
guys. This guy's super nice. He literally lets me get anything on his dime, but then nothing
No
on
one
mine.
pays for my hauls. I work for them. I work for a living.
Perry bringing on the whole show with that.
Everybody thinks you have a
Just add it
you're like some
on.
rich kid or something.
Somebody
I think you
thought I was
should.
a drug dealer, but I'm like, I'm not a drug dealer. I just love Criterion.
That's
So-
the explanation there.
Out of these,
I think you
movies, I'll
should get
one
it.
more.
He did make a compelling introduction there for that
But
one.
that's 20, 40, 60. This is 40.
Carlos is like counting his.
I guess you know what? I think I will get this actually
Dude, it's
because it's a box set, and I really liked Blue quite a bit, and I hear nothing but excellent things about the other two. So, and it'll only be like $100 or some change if I get this.
yeah, only yeah.
Well, my last haul was
Just-
actually more. My last haul was like
just
somehow like
Jocelyn.
120 or
You
something.
already own Moonrise Kingdom on Blu-ray, right?
Yeah.
So
See?
yeah, why get that one? Even though it's a fantastic film.
Yeah, Carlos. Well, I get that one.
Because it's a fantastic film. So unfortunately, that means Bella's gonna go back again. I know. I'm a terrible human being, and the meme continues forever and ever.
Perry,
Are
are you
has again a monster haul?
are you sure, Perry, about
I
that?
have the 3 colors.
Perry's
box
like
set
yes.
and 3 fantastic films that I recommend.
Carlos over here.
I think I have reviews. No, I don't have reviews for The Innocence, but I do have a review for Close Up and Ratcatcher. So check that out.
Cool.
And 3 colors blue.
There we go.
That's it, guys.
Perry,
I
I'm
hope you really
shining.
enjoyed this haul. This one actually went kind of long than I expected,
Yeah.
but I don't think y'all mind that. Thank
Or
you very much
do
for watching.
they?
Or do they? I don't know. We'll find out in the comment section. Thank y'all very much for watching this haul. If you really enjoyed this haul, please give it a thumbs up and share it among your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be updated on more film-related content.
Yay!